Welcome back to Just Whittly Blended. I'm Jesse.
And I am Tom.
And it's like winter is going away finally.
Yeah.
Except Seattle, for whatever reason, it snowed.
The west side is definitely getting hit differently than us, but...
we didn't have a winter.
No, we had one day of snow, and by day of snow, I mean we had like an hour of snow. Yeah, and then it was gone, which that's fine by me.
Dude, I don't know. I love when it changes, though. When the weather's like changing, you can feel it right now.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like coming. I'm like, oh.
Yes. Come on me, son.
Yeah, it's just busting. It's a little sun nuts on me.
It's a fun time. I was in my pond yesterday.
Just swimming,
laying in my pond. No, I had the
my pool.
I had the waders on because
Oh, you were inside it?
I was inside the pond.
Oh,
it was kind of cool because, we're very intimate.
This guy loves his pond.
I was standing in the pond pulling out a bunch of the old grass and stuff that grows in there, like the, what do they call it? Whatever the tall water grass is called. I can't think of it right now.
Pond grass.
But yeah, that's the problem is it's apparently the river variety. It's not the right stuff. So it's like way overgrown. So I had to try to pull out what I could.
Isn't that a New Kids on the Block song? The right stuff?
Yeah. I thought
Sorry.
It just popped in my head. I don't know. Yeah. So I was doing that. It was kind of crazy because the fish, in the beginning, they would like run away from you and hide. And now, I was able to pet the fish.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
Like Daddy Tom.
I had one that I was able to put my hand under it and just kind of hold it there, and it was just it was crazy. I've never been able to do that before.
Have they had more babies?
No, not that I'm aware of. But the babies that they did have are huge now, and they're kind of cool looking.
Are they running out of room in there?
They're okay for now. If they have more babies, yeah, it's going to be a problem. But one thing I plan to do in the next couple of years, because of the spillway. So when we bought the house, it had this long stream-looking spillway that would go into this smaller pond. And it was a very nice setup, but the spillway was just jacked. I mean, we lost water from it all the time. I had to refill the pond all the time.
Yeah.
So the guy came and inspected and he's like, yeah, the spillway is just you'd have to rebuild the whole thing. So what I want to do is move the gazebo over and then expand the pond out, make it a lot bigger.
Oh, okay.
Then the stock will be fine. They can have as many babies as they want, and it'll be fine.
Will you make it deeper?
Are
they more surface level?
So right now it's about 3 feet. If I do it right, or if I have somebody do it right, I would like it to be about 4 feet, and then that's deep enough where the cranes and whatnot can't get them. Because last year,
bro, we got cranes.
Yeah.
Here?
They come from the river. I kid you not.
What the fuck?
There's a whole bunch of them. If you look at photos from out there, by the reactor.
I always picture cranes in Florida or somewhere crazy.
In Africa, cool places.
Yeah, not here.
We have them. They're nuclear cranes.
Yeah, they got three eyes.
Literally,
shit.
If you look at, there's lots of famous pictures of the Hanford Reach kind of
two-head cranes.
Yeah. They're like monsters. If you look at out where the reactor is,
it's got zero.
They're beautiful, but they're tall and they're assholes to the fish because that's what they live off of. I came out in the morning last year. There was one morning I walked out in the kitchen area and I look outside and there's this crane just standing on the side of our pond, just and chilling. I go on get out of here, and it took off all gracefully in the sky. Like an albatross. They're huge.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What the hell?
Yeah. Albatross is such a wild word, too. I didn't know what an albatross was for a long time.
Isn't that a golf term?
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know.
You can hit an albatross or some shit like that.
Really?
I think it is a term in golf.
Wild. I don't know. Because an albatross is a large seabird, I guess. And
yeah. I'm going to see if Google will do it. Hey, Google. Oh, my phone's all fucked up anyway. It probably won't work. What's an albatross in golf? Let's see. An albatross in golf is a rush score of 3 under par on a single hole, usually achieved by scoring 2 on a par 5. or a hole-in-one on a par 4.
I was going to say that's
Commonly known as a double eagle.
okay.
But yeah, no, that's what I heard albatross. That's a cool word, though.
It is a cool word, and albatross
And it's a
is
bird, huh?
often used as like a kind of like a. I believe it's now. I'm all questioning myself. I feel half stupid today. My neck is all tense.
So when you turn, do you turn your whole body now? Because
It's
your neck.
not as bad as it was. I can move.
Don't you hate that?
But oh man, before I went to so last week I went to the chiropractor and I went and got like a deep tissue massage, and it's helped a lot. But usually that just kicks it. And every morning I wake up, it's my bed. I got to figure out my bed.
When I wake up,
yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I can move. I can't move my fucking neck.
I know.
It hurts, but it's all right.
That's dude. A perma kink would suck, dude.
Perma kink.
You know what I mean?
I believe I watched a porno by that name, Perma kink.
I have it on DVD.
Yeah,
It's with my Latino booties.
it's Blu-ray. It's Blu-ray.
Dude, I remember going to one of those stores in Seattle back in the day, a little porn store, like a little video, because they were everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And it was funny when me and Elise were, and I think JJ was with us. When we went down to see my brother's baby, we drove by a place, and I told Elise, I go, hey. There used to be that store right there. That's whatever store it is. I was like, that used to be like a.
Of course.
I go, it used to be a Big People store.
Yeah.
I went in there once.
Oh man, do you feel like there's less now?
I do. I think internet had a lot to do with the industries.
Right. I guess
And
there
then,
were
like,
some
online
stores
stores.
that only sold the movies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because the devices and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's kind of a specialty item. I would imagine you.
Well, they sold all sorts of stuff. They sold.
Huh.
I want to say, was it a convenience store?
But I guess you're right that
adult
online
store?
you could buy all. Well, we have one of those here, don't we? Isn't there some place down on Clearwater that
So there-
has like
There was this
everything?
place. There's a smoke shop on Kennewick Avenue, right by I think it was by Papa Murphy's or down just right there. You know where Elm is,
Yeah.
or is it Elm? Yelm, right where the golf course is.
Yeah.
There's the convenience store that's on the corner. There next to that, there's a smoke store, and that smoke store used to have
The little. Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean.
It's shaped like a Hansel and
Looks like
Gretel
a
house.
little hippie.
I always think of
place.
Hansel and Gretel when I see that place.
I need to go into that place because apparently they sell cigars, and I'm not sure if
They
sell.
do but in the corner when you'd walk in, they used to sell like porn. They used like videos and stuff. I remember going in there. I think I remember buying one.
VHS. Can you imagine?
Oh God, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna watch. I've only watched a minute and a half of it.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of this movie. This is 2 hours long.
The rest of this is pointless. Yeah, I don't need the full story.
Fast forward. Where's the
Yeah,
good
I mean,
stuff?
like lots of cinema is kind of wild.
I
I
mean,
believe the internet has revolution.
is there people though that actually like legit
that
watch
enjoy
them?
the film? Like,
Like, is there like a Stanley Kubrick of that world? You know what I mean? Someone that just tells this story. It's such a good story.
can you name one director of?
No.
I can name some actors that are famous that everybody knows, like Ron Jeremy or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's a good question. Who's the Stanley Kubrick of pornography?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, like
Yeah, probably Hugh Hefner, right?
Who's,
Like he didn't do movies, but he did media.
he did like Playboy and all
Hey,
that.
is there stories about him now? Like now that the world's turned, right? He had that show before he died, where it was like the Playboy bunnies, and they were in
Oh,
the
yeah,
house
yeah.
and all that. Has that turned yet? Where they're like he
was a molester,
he was a
mean.
bad guy.
I haven't heard anything,
No, I
but I
haven't
actually
either, but-
I'm not like
I don't live in that world.
yeah,
you
so I don't know.
man.
But you see things on the internet, but I haven't seen anything regarding him. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. You see, so Alicia's been watching this show, and it's funny because I'll watch it just because she's in the room.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of like poke my head around as I'm playing
Sure.
my game. It's Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
My cousin's into that. Yeah.
So there's
She
a
said
chick
it's
on there.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a chick on there was supposed to be on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the video came out where she beat up her husband.
Like threw chairs at him and
Bro,
stuff.
like bar stools.
And
chairs.
like hit her kid with one or something.
It didn't look like the kid got hit.
Okay.
But I mean,
Kid was there.
yeah, it's like the couch is in front of us. She tosses it kind of off to that side, but pretty close to the fucking kid. Like, not just one. But I guess that happened like a couple years ago, that video. Alicia said it was like 2 years. I thought it was just happened, right? But she's like, it's funny because I will watch the show and I'll just get glimpses of it. And I was like, man, that bitch is crazy. But then the guy himself is equally stupid because they're like broke up, but then they still get together to bone and do this stuff. And it's like, you guys are stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
abuse is abuse, but sometimes if it's abusive, just stay away.
Yeah.
Not
Well, and that's the thing too. And like it, I don't know. Like in the case of, like in her case, I don't know anything about this story, so don't take it for anything than what it is. But like if she were, say she had a postmortem.
She's super jealous,
Postpartum,
by the way.
not postmortem.
Yeah.
Say that she was real rigid. No. Postpartum or
cold.
something. Like if she was going through something, like we're like a country that's big on mental health.
Oh, yeah.
Then like tear somebody down. Maybe she had like a mental break and it was a one-time thing and she got better or whatever.
I don't know. From watching the show,
not much. No.
it's funny because I think she was the one who broke up, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They divorced, whatever.
Okay.
But he hooked up with some chick, boned her,
Uh-huh.
apparently. I guess it was a friend of hers or somewhat of a friend.
Uh-oh.
But she's like, anytime he's trying to see a girl, she's like dumb, crazy jealous. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh man, her face.
But they're
bugs
not
me, dude.
together?
No. They're not together. It'd be like if me and Alicia had split. And it's been a minute, but like I go off and
You're moving on with your life.
I'm trying to move on. I'm just trying to,
and then
be
you
a
go
whore.
pick up JJ and
Well, not even like I'm just whoring around. I'm not even dealing with the kids yet. Like I'm just being a whore. And she's getting mad about it, right? But on the flip side of things, she's also getting prepared to go on a reality show where she's going to be potentially around 40 dudes, and maybe mowing down, 15 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But it's okay. There's always that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's okay for one, but not the other.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at that scenario of them, and I'm like, I was like, dude, how I just couldn't. I don't know. Watching that show gives me stress, and I'm like, how do people deal with that? Like, how can you just be like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's too much work.
No,
That's
I
too much
hear ya.
drama.
Like, so that kind of
Terrible Mormons, bro.
the worst Mormons.
They are.
They didn't follow one of the rules.
They're supposed to be Mormons, but they're like slutty and fucking catty bitches.
They're the best kind of Mormon, though.
They're in their
No, it's,
30s, but they look like they're in their 50s.
Ooh, yeah, looking.
They
rough.
don't age well. They're like,
It's because of all the stress.
but then some of them, one girl was like 20 something years old, and I'm like,
Really?
There's no fucking way.
One of the wives.
Yeah, 26, but they're living these rich lives. I'm like, what the hell? What are you guys?
That's the thing that is kind of killing me with all this media stuff is like, you look at how effed up the world is in reality, and then we got all this media that you're just like, God, is this helping things? Is this making us better people? Is this making us take things more seriously? No.
Hell no. But
Yeah, I've been watching that Netflix documentary about the Murdochs. You know who the Murdochs are? They own Fox News and like the Daily Globe and the Sun and all the kind of like outrageous, like media and print, and then like Fox News, right? And he like pretty infamously owning Fox News because he started Rupert Murdoch started Fox News, and it's an interesting show because it's one of those where you really like you see like wealthy people, like really wealthy,
Yeah.
very connected.
Aren't they Trump?
people.
Like they love Trump. The Fox News.
Yeah, I
side
mean,
of
like,
things?
well, Fox has always been like a conservative
News
leaning
source.
network. Yeah, right. They've always like kind of taken that stance, but it's really interesting to hear them talk about sort of like beyond that, like just sort of I don't know.
It's like behind the scenes.
Yeah, kind of.
In a
I mean,
sense.
it's just like they talk about how like the formula, like you start with really pretty women to hook people in, and then you get, they said like one of the best lines was you take the most beautiful young woman and make her say things like an angry old man. Like you give her that opinion, but you have her look really pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Done up. And I'm like thinking like that is kind of the formula.
You
But,
never do see like an ugly news anchor chick. Not to
especially
say
on
that.
Fox News, but really anywhere. I mean, I've watched CNN. Those ladies usually aren't.
I mean,
too
you got
bad,
some
but-
like what's that one chick? She has like the short hair. She looks like she would be tall in real life.
She has short hair. What network is she with?
I think she's with like CNN or somewhere right there. She's very outspoken, kind of. God, I can't think of her name right now.
If I saw a picture, I could probably.
I can't. Yeah, you'll.
short hair.
I think it's short hair. I don't know. It's black or brown hair.
Okay.
She's kind of skinny looking.
Uh huh.
But she's an older lady. She's like an older.
Uh huh.
She's been around she's been around
I'm
for a
sure
while.
if I saw her face,
She's very like into politics and very like yeah, you'll know her. I just can't think of her name.
okay.
I keep thinking Nancy, but it's not Nancy.
Pelosi.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Nancy Pelosi.
That's the gal.
No, she has her own show.
Okay. Okay. So she hosts.
Maddow.
Oh,
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel Maddow. Yeah,
Right, isn't
she's
that her
on. What is it now? MS Now. It used to be MSN.
Oh, okay, yeah.
MS,
See, that was one of the fucking
MSN or
shows.
whatever.
Right, is that her name?
Rachel Maddow. Yep.
Yeah, okay,
Yep,
okay.
yep. I know exactly who you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not very nice to look at. Is what I mean.
She's the beautiful woman. No,
She's
there's
not.
but that's the point. Is like I think, like I can't tell you one. They're not my taste because I don't like done up white women. But
Yeah.
like they have a very Barbie look to the women on Fox.
Yeah, I
News.
think of there's that one gal that was, she's like big time Trump supporter.
Megyn Kelly.
Yeah.
Yep. Boy, she's gotten weird. I thought she was kind of like.
There's another one too. I forget what her name is, but she's very much the same. She like that same look,
well, it's all yeah.
Yeah, it's the same
all
blonde.
the same look.
skinny.
Yeah. Apparently, the guy Roger Ailes, who I think is gone, he was the guy that actually led. He was like the main production, like CEO or whatever, of Fox News.
What else? Is that where that came from?
Huh?
Is that where that came from?
I don't know.
His name. What else? Cures what else?
Yeah. He preceded his own life. He was a real turd. I think he ended up getting fired for sexual harassment stuff.
No.
But no, not at Fox News. But apparently he created the see-through desk so you can see the anchor's legs. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, I guess if you want.
Serious news.
I want to see the kitty cat.
Look, frankly, I love Fox News and the see-through desk.
You know, I never noticed. Like, I guess I never paid attention, but Trump's very like, he doesn't like girls. I don't think.
No.
He's very like.
He's a very sexist person. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He likes to look at them. He likes them to be around him, and he likes them to be objects. He will put women in positions of power. I think there are some women that he respects. For example, his chief of staff. I can't think of her name right now.
Pat Bondi or Pam Bondi.
No, she's the attorney general.
Who's
He
the
does
social
respect
media
her
chick?
Caroline Lovett.
She seems annoying.
She's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she is ready to fight the fight any time based on total bullshit. If you can just lie through your teeth And it's always so interesting to hear the way that she talks. It's always the same thing. This president has made the country more safe than any president who's ever lived. And if you're going to stand here and tell us that he is not, and Pam Bondi does the same thing. They sound like the same damn person, and they're both blonde.
I know.
They're going to work on Fox News for sure. But, oh God, I almost remembered her name. No, this is Sally
McNally.
Sally McNally, his chief of staff, Sally Willis, something like that. She's his chief of staff, older lady, like not typical older lady, not in great shape, but he seems to have a lot of respect for her.
I think he has respect because they listen.
And well, I think it's people who are loyal. If you're a woman who's loyal and you tell him what he wants to hear, but if you, because we just lost Robert Mueller, the former FBI director.
Oh yeah, the one he said he's good.
And he's like, good riddance. You get good.
People were like, well, they were defending him, you know. Mm-hmm. But they're like, I don't think they understand that it's like not very like a presidential.
It's not presidential. Whether they were your friend or your foe, you tend to say my condolences to the family. Hey, you know, with John McCain, for example.
Yeah, there's respect there.
I'm sure Barack Obama, who went up against him I don't remember what he said, but I know that he said a nice thing when John McCain died.
Yeah.
They were rivals in going for the presidency, but they were cordial. Like, that's the expectation, you know?
But, yeah, no, people were like, oh, well, you know, where was the outrage when people were saying that about Charlie Kirk? It's like, it's different, though.
Yeah, you guys were outraged. And you're trying to claim that we were, like, everybody else was evil people.
Yeah, JD Vance was saying, what if you said anything about him, you should be fired from your job.
This is the problem, is like, and the difference, too, and I don't think anybody should be murdered or anything.
Oh, no.
But by and large, I mean, white supremacy is out there in full force.
Yeah.
He was not a voice of that type of ideology. I mean, if you listen to the bulk of the comments, it was pretty sexist, pretty racially driven in a lot of ways. People are going to react to that.
Yeah, for sure.
And for decades.
Oh, for the Kirk guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, and his wife. Oh my Lord, that gal. I'm like,
she's blonde too. What the fuck?
See, and does she drive me nuts every day with the tears and.
Oh, she's still crying?
The rage baiting.
Is that what she's...
Oh, all the time. Like, you evil people. She's... Oh, my God. She is so... Blanca hates her guts. Yeah. She's on the board of...
His old board.
On the board of peace now? Or
she's on... She took over for whatever Charlie Kirk
for what
did.
Charlie did. She's just taking all of his positions and wealth and everything. I mean... Oh, yeah, it's something else. But it's pretty wild. I mean,
whatever.
I'll tell you that
spring.
Springtime. We get to see another one. That's good.
Hey, I got a mow for the first time.
Yeah.
I was only gonna just half mow, like just kind of like half-ass it, and just to get it up, and then of course you start doing all that. So it was nice to like mow and edge and kind of use my blower.
I did the same thing yesterday after the pond.
Yeah, so I did that on Friday. And then yesterday I didn't really do much. Mm-hmm. Well, no, I cleaned the house and then like swept and mopped the floor and stuff, and then made some chicken wings. And
I didn't do much. I didn't do anything. I cleaned the entire house and made dinner. Okay.
Alicia was like, I don't even know what time it was. She's like, "Oh, you're finally sitting down?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You don't know how to sit and relax." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, dude. She goes, "You don't." She goes, "You're sitting there making dinner. You're doing this."
Well, who's gonna do it?
She's like, "You're making me feel like I don't do anything." I'm like, "No, I don't know. I'm just doing stuff. I don't know."
Yeah.
But I guess she has her point.
Do you get the nervous energy though? Do you get the feeling like you need to go do something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Usually,
these are things in the back of your mind, like I really need to clean the kitchen. I really need to.
Yeah, if I see it, I'll end up cleaning it.
Yeah, that's good.
There's something there, or just I feel like I need to do something, even though I don't. So I mean, and there's times obviously I see that no one sees what I see right now, but
Sure.
we have, clutter here and there. So, I mean, I guess I could do that stuff, but that's too much work.
No, but it's more like what your immediate presence and like, yeah, right.
I mean, eventually I'll work on some of this.
Then you have a ghost in the house. That was wild.
No, Beamy just walked by.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Yeah, it's just delayed.
Very quiet.
It delayed light. I have a light that's like movement light.
Yeah.
Motion light, motion detection.
It's a movement light.
It's a movement light. It moves on its own. It
Moves
walks around
the house.
Dude, that'd be kind of cool.
So, hey, another thing that's fun. We went and saw a movie the other day.
Is that the Project
Hail Mary?
I want to watch that.
It was good.
It looks good.
It was good. My cousin's husband read the book and loved it, so he pre-bought tickets. This guy does not go to movies. Like he's
Was this Kyle?
yeah, Kyle.
Oh.
He's very financially like smart, right? Like
Yeah.
he's like, nope, I'm gonna stock money over here and do this thing with it. Like movies, like I'll just watch them at home. That kind
Bleh.
of thing. Yeah, like he's just a very practical person with like financial goals and smart financial wit, and he pre-bought tickets to this movie because he was so excited about it. And I
Did he like it?
They did, yeah, he did like it.
Okay.
He said it was, obviously the book's different,
Of course.
because he's like there's things that they couldn't get into in the movie,
Which makes sense
But,
a lot of times.
Yeah, and I won't say much about it because like I don't want to ruin anything, but it was a very good movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Kudos to Ryan Gosling. Because there's the bulk of the movie.
He really went to space.
He really did. The whole thing is shot
He died.
live.
space.
It's a real. It's
R.I.P., homie.
actually a documentary. I don't know if you know this.
yeah.
No, he had to carry a lot of the movie because a lot of the time it's just him in scenes or whatever.
Well, I
'Cause they're
think
in
he's a good
space.
actor.
He is a good actor. Yeah, he did a phenomenal job, I thought, and very emotional, for a lack of a better word.
Okay.
Movie, like very emotionally deep, I guess. Like you can sense the emotions of.
Yeah, I want to go see it. I know it's about 2.5 hours.
It's long, but it didn't feel long. Yeah. It's one of those movies where it's engaging and it's deep enough.
I like that.
You don't feel the time. Like it feels like a normal length movie.
I like those movies like that too, where it's like, oh, I don't, there's certain movies sometimes I've watched where I'm like, I kind of don't want this movie to end right now. And I could feel that it's coming, but I'm like,
yep.
But then you look and it's like 2.5 hours past. Jesus.
Yeah, and there's some movies where you're like, all right, let's wrap this up. But
the Twilight movies, Alicia had been rewatching those.
Really,
those things are terrible. Oh my god! I was like, babe, what's up with Jacob?
Yeah.
Like, why is he like borderline like a pedophile, bro?
The looks that they
like, hey, I imprinted all over your daughter. I'm like,
yeah,
bruh. She's like, it's not like that. I was like, that's kind of weird,
I
though.
imprinted all up in your.
Like,
yeah,
and I was like, I don't know if that seems weird.
No, that's true. He's
like
the werewolf guy, right?
Yeah, I was like, doesn't that mean he's like in love with her?
Yeah,
so he
he's
can't
gonna wait for her.
So
to
I actually had to chat
age.
GPT this,
and
it's not necessary. It did. I guess it doesn't mean that. So
the
that
hell does it mean?
It's more of he takes upon himself to be like a guardian, to be a protector of her, of the daughter.
Okay.
And maybe one day down the line there could be something there, but more not. It was like his role was to be the protector.
So he's like a
kid.
godfather. So just put it that way.
He imprinted. I don't know. The movies themselves are so stupid. I was like, because Robert Pattinson's actually a good actor.
He is a good actor. They made him not as good of an actor. Like
I can't stand is
her,
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
She is. I was like telling Alicia, I was like, babe, she's very homely looking. Like, I mean,
well, she cheated on him with like the director of like the Snow White movie or whatever.
Well, no,
the hell
she
it was.
just. The books make Belle sound like she's supposed, or Bella or whatever, really like this gorgeous person. Like she's supposed to be, very, very good looking. I'm like,
we're in the Pacific Northwest. There's no sunlight, so
I was like, I don't see it.
Do you love how caricature? And I get it, I know, but like the Pacific Northwest is
Turn
always.
me, daddy. I'm like, oh my god, calm down, girl.
Well, the whole beginning's so awkward. It's just him looking at her and then her looking at him, and like they're both just really awkward goofballs.
She's like, I don't know what to do.
And then
I want you, but I want him.
The running through the fucking forest scene, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And then the twinkling in the sunlight, I was like, they're vampires. They die. Dude, this is not negotiable.
Supernatural has an episode where they kind of make fun of that.
Really? Good.
Yeah, because it's like, what is up with these fairy vampires? I forget what he says.
Good for them, because
but there's a whole episode where this guy's, he's fake vampiring.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's this whole scene where they're like, what the fuck is this? They're like, team this vampire, you can tell it's poking fun at Twilight. Yeah.
It's just funny. I'm just like, you don't take something like that. Like, there's a whole history and a whole reason for this stuff, right? That vampires die in the sun. Like, that's the vampire thing.
Yeah.
And then you just decide to come along in the early 2000s and be like, guess what? They actually twinkle.
They got protective, I don't know if you know this,
skin. But they twinkle. And like, are you kidding me? Maybe it's because the Northwest doesn't get enough sun.
I feel like those movies could have been good had they like adapted a little more like stuff from because the book was what it was. It wasn't.
I never read the book. Did you read the book?
I read all of them.
You read them?
Well, this was around the time I was with Blanca.
Okay.
And so she read the books. And so when they were in the restroom, I just started reading them, and they're just such an easy read, and they were like good.
Okay.
For what they were actually good.
They were easy to read. Like, the easy meaning they kind of carried you along.
Yeah,
it was invested in. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like, when you read the books, it's crazy because the books were so much better than the movies. It wasn't like, it was good, but the books were like, I felt like way better than the movies, like by and far. The books were what they were. Probably, they were meant for like a younger.
Well, it's like Harry
audience.
Potter, right? Like, you can say they're good books. They're not like going to be the best books ever written. They're not for. Yeah. They're for a certain audience, for younger people.
Yeah. So I'd be taking a shit or doing something, so I started just reading them, and I'm like, okay. And so then when I'd see the movie, I was like, stupid.
Well, that's too bad.
It was so terrible.
Yeah, with a movie to be done well when it's based on a book, then you want it to complement the book, right?
Yeah, because like the first movie and then the first book, it was like, I swear they try to smash a couple books in the first movie.
Probably.
Or something stupid. I don't know. It was dumb.
For timeline, and
I probably shouldn't admit that I read those books.
I just found it funny when the dad was like,
See, that guy's a good actor.
Yeah, no, and it was great, and it didn't make me unhappy, because I do like this idea, I guess, but it is funny how to set the scene of the Pacific Northwest, the guy has to drink Rainier beer and be watching a Mariners game. Like, that's got to be the whole of
in a flannel with his mustache,
right, out in the woods. Like, that's how everyone in this country imagines the Pacific Northwest. All of it is.
Anytime they mention Washington,
we're all just guys sitting in the rain in our flannels, drinking beer and watching baseball. Now, is that a great idea? I love the idea, but no, we live in a desert over here.
I know.
Like, I don't get that. That's not what I get to do. Yes, funny. I wear flannel. Yes, I drink beer. I don't pay for enough for baseball, but
I can't say I don't wear flannels. I have a closet full of them.
Yeah.
So I look like a lumberjack.
But is that just a Pacific Northwest thing? I see a lot of flannels in the Midwest. I see it.
Flannels are a thing.
The South, as long as it's really old and the arms are ripped off.
Shit, I should go to work like that. I ran into my boss yesterday, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, she was at Walmart. Or at Costco. So I saw her at Costco. And I don't know about you, but it's weird when you see people from work.
Yeah.
So you try to avoid them. So it's funny because we're looking at these plants, and she was right there. Like, I don't know, 4 feet from me. Like, close. With her husband, and I don't think she recognized me. I had my hat on, but I was also like, I ain't gonna say nothing, so I like never really looked. And then I was like, fuck, I kind of feel bad because my boss, she's cool as fuck. And I was like, damn it. And I told Lisa, that was my boss. And then when we were leaving, I see my boss walking, so then I call her out. Hey. She's like, what? Oh, hey. I was like, hey, this is my wife, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
My wife's like, looks at me. I'm like, what? She goes, why didn't you tell me your boss is so pretty?
Oh.
I'm like, she looks like she could be a Fox News anchor. I guess. Just short hair.
Short skirt.
She has just short hair.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, what? No, she's pretty, but she's not like.
She's your boss. Like
she's my boss.
It's a professional relationship.
Yeah. I have no. What I told Lisa too. I don't have there's not an attraction there for me.
Yeah.
She goes, she's skinny and this. I'm like, but that's not what I like.
Sorry, I have to have a job. Okay.
Well, no, even if there's not I'm not that whole style's not my thing.
Well, right. I get it.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a bone and skin person. I don't know. I just never have been, and nothing against white ladies. Not a white lady fan. Mostly. I can look. They can be pretty, but that's about it.
But you're not attracted.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh.
No, I get it. Yeah. So we were watching that show, Love Is Blind, which every time I'm like, I'm not going to watch this crap again.
The things we say we don't do.
And then Blanca wants to watch it, and then I get sucked back in because it's just garbagey enough.
They pull you in, though.
They do. But it's not too garbagey. I can handle it because there's some things they do and you're just trying to cause shit. But some of it is valuable. I like the idea of can you fall in love with somebody sight unseen? What I love about it is I keep asking it like it's a question. We have enough data. You guys are in your 10th season. For Christ's sake, how many of these couples have actually gotten married? How many of these people have been eesh? Every season about 2 couples. Probably.
I want to know how many have gotten married and there have been several
that haven't. There have been several that have. But I think what happens is if you're into somebody emotionally and then when you see them, they kind of match your style, right?
I think there's got to be a physical attraction
because that's the thing is and I don't mean it like a mean, horrible thing, but there is I would have a much harder time staying physically attracted to a white gal because I've always been more attracted to darker skin.
Yeah. I got you.
And I don't, it's one of those things, and it's kind of talked about on the show like it's a really bad thing, and it's well, if it's done wrong, yeah, I think that is, but if
she looked like a gremlin, I'd have a hard time.
But yeah, I think it's I don't know, but man, there was a guy on this last season that is man, I'd be quiet. He was not nice.
Oh, was he a piece of shit?
Yeah. But I mean, it's also
being nice is free, people.
The show doesn't what I always say to Blanca and I will watch it sometimes. Yeah, it seems crappy of them to do, but because sometimes it'll be I just don't know now that whatever. And you're oh, how could? But it's okay, these guys have known each other for a freaking week. Imagine dating a ton of people and then having 2 days to just be oh. When you put it in that pressure cooker, the reality is yeah.
Do you think if you were on that show, you could find get married within that show's filming, however long that they are in that scenario?
It depends.
Could you see yourself we're getting married tomorrow?
I think because Blanca and I weren't that quick, but we kind of went all in fast. So yeah, I could. Because I think if you find the person that you drive with,
but you also seen her.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think I could. If it was a scenario where that matched up,
all your boxes checked except
the emotional connection was there.
Yeah,
and then you meet. And you're oh, because with Blanca, every day I look at her, it's easy to stay in love, right?
Yeah.
There's just a chemical attraction, a physical attraction. There's all that stuff.
We don't love our wives all day, every day, but we're in love.
But when we do,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's I know I'm with somebody and she's also a great fit for me.
Yeah.
Because I like to be a nice person, but I know in a relationship I can get moody and kind of like a little bitch, and I can accidentally be kind of mean sometimes.
Hey,
and
they can too.
They can, but like I specifically, like I've said before, I had a girlfriend in college who was very sweet, very nice, and she didn't probably push back on me the way that if she had, like, his Blanca will shut me down, will be like, she'll put it right back at me in a way where I'm like, okay, sorry, I know. It's that's good. That balance is there.
It's nice though. It's good to have that balance.
It's good. Like, I need somebody who, because like I'm not as bad at it, but I used to, if like I was kind of getting like in a depressive mood or whatever, I would just be moody. And then like, I'm not saying like I would be horrible, like I would be belittling all the time or anything, but like I could just be not short. Nice, like, and like I didn't even really realize it till later. But it's like that's the kind of stuff where you can figure that all out quick, and then be really lucky if that pans out over the long run. Yeah. So I'm not going to say no that I couldn't, because if I really felt it and a month in, maybe. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm the type of person probably would.
So if they checked off all your things, right?
Yeah.
Except the one box that wasn't checked is when you see her, she is like wider than you.
Yeah.
Would that make it harder?
Well, this is the part that I know about myself and that I work on, but I also know
her eyebrows were white.
Yeah.
And like
she's albino.
She looks
white. Like she stands against
Children of the Corn, bro. We're talking.
All right. So,
but everything else is everything.
The problem is I feel that if you don't have an attraction to a person,
that's what I'm saying.
Like if you don't have that foundation to build off of, like, I know that's not everything. I'm not saying looks matter more, because I fundamentally believe that that's not true. There are very hot people that you listen to them for 5 minutes, like, you are not anywhere near as attractive as...
Well, because they got ugly personality,
right. And, like, so it's like the physical... And I do think, like, the generation that we grew up in, like, there's stuff that we can't change because of how the world was as we were coming up. Like, looks mattered in our culture growing up.
Yeah.
So there's probably generational issues here where eventually that's not going to be as big of a thing. I know for me, like, again, just going to the wife that I do have, very attracted am I.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, even when you get really mad at that person, that is something that can pull you back.
Yeah, for sure.
You look at her and you're like, you can see the person you fell in love with and you're still attracted to that person. And like, I think anything in marriage that pulls you back in is a good thing.
Yeah.
If you love this person for their personality and you don't really care for their looks, you're lying every day. Like, you're lying to them every day. And like, to be honest with that person, you're gonna be like, I really think you're ugly, but I love who you are. Like, no one
honesty matters. I want to hear that.
And the truth too is, like, the other side of this is, I do believe that there are groups of people that are attracted to different things.
Yeah.
Right. Like there are guys out there attracted to girls that maybe I would find not attractive.
Well, I like not a big woman, but I like thicker women. I find that more attractive. And there's guys out there that find that, like, disgusting. Like oh, they're so. They like that skinny look. Whereas me, I don't. I like the thicker side of. So right. She pushing 250. I'm cool with it. Whatever.
Like, I had been on dates before I met Blanca where, like, I was with a very nice person. Like, and it was just like little dates. It wasn't like a long relationship, and around here, it was really weird because like I am more attracted to Latinas. A lot of the Latinas that were on the dating sites, like it just didn't. I don't know. Like I guess.
Did you ever get one with fake eyebrows?
No.
I was just wondering.
I never ended up meeting like a Latina girl. No.
Oh, okay.
Blanca was like the only one. Like the only people that I ever was like matching with because it was hard to meet.
That's all the white you needed.
Yeah.
Blanca, white.
Yeah, exactly. So I would go on dates and I would like basically convince myself like you could be with a white girl. Like I grew up with white people. It's fine. But I remember like going on this date with this one girl. She's very nice. There was like nothing wrong with her. There was nothing wrong at all.
Yeah.
But I just remember going up to the theater and I saw this couple. They were Hispanic and the girl was Hispanic. And I was just like, I felt not like I wasn't where I was supposed to be.
Yeah,
it was a very weird feeling.
Sense.
And I was just like, in that moment, it was like, I don't feel anything for this person. Like
you don't want to settle.
No, and I'm like, and again, there was like nothing wrong with this person.
Well, see there
was nothing wrong at all. And
there was a girl I was seeing off and on that was the same way. She was awesome. She was cool. She had like a great personality. Mm-hmm. Like there was like you just said, there was nothing wrong with her. She was like a single mom. She was working, doing like she was cool as hell. Cool, yeah. She was cool as hell, and yeah, we had technical difficulties. Computers, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, girl was cool. But for me, that girl just wasn't. I wasn't,
the chemistry out there, right?
Yeah,
like,
she was, she was attractive, and like I wasn't like not
right.
Not, I guess there was an attraction in a sense that she, I knew she's pretty, but I mean, I was like, I don't know if it was just that timing or what, but I just remember being honest, like, hey, I'm just not ready, kind of thing, because it wasn't fair to her, because she was looking for something a little better at that time.
A little more serious, yeah.
And it wasn't that I wasn't looking for serious, it's just she wasn't the
right one for that. Yeah. And I think that's the reality of it too, is like it's not necessarily all just the looks. That's a part of it, because you need to be like attractive, but there's the chemistry angle that I don't think you can make the chemistry, right? Like
it's either there or it's not.
Right. And it doesn't mean that you can't love somebody and that you can't stay with them. Like if you have basic attraction as far as like, okay, I like the way you look, I love you as a person.
Yeah.
You can make that work, but I think anytime you have any piece of it that's not in place, the likelihood of not making it just increases, right? Because you got to think about the worst moment when you're most angry, when you're most questioning. Because no matter how good your marriage is, there are days that you're just mad and you're like, oh, this person's driving me nuts and blah, blah, blah. Yep. And your head just does stupid things.
That was me the other day, actually.
Well, there you go.
I was like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if I just woke up. No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Mm-hmm. I just was having, Lisia's like, you okay? Like, you mad? I'm like, no, I go, honestly, I don't know. I go, I'm just having a moment.
That happened to me last week.
I was like, I'm not mad at no one. I'm not upset. I get in these modes where I'm like, I gotta be, for me, I need to, being around people, I can't be around people.
Sure.
I have to be, and that's something I gotta work on for myself, right? Like, but like, me being around, I just very short fused. I'm more irritable for whatever reason, and it's not like anybody's doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't want to lash out or say something that I'm like, oh, why did I say that? What a dick. Mm-hmm. It's not no one's fault. Why am I don't know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
And so she was just like, are you on your man period? And so it kind of made me laugh. I'm, sitting at my little desk playing my game or something. I'm like, maybe, I don't know what it is. I was like, but I'm not like, there's nothing that's wrong where I like, you got to worry.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. I'm just having a moment. Like,
yep.
I think I'll be all right. I go, maybe I haven't slept or something. I don't know what it was.
Last Sunday, that was me.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't find the right pair of pants. I couldn't find this or that. I threw my glasses and like that they were already kind of broken and that like destroyed them. And I have not thrown something in a very long time. Like I have been a lot more at peace for a very long time.
It still happens, you know.
But that, yeah, I just had that frustrated, like, bleh, 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 kind of attitude, you know? And like, yeah, but I have at least gotten to the point of like sitting in that a little bit more and being like, okay, let's be logical with this. Like, why?
Yeah.
And I really could not figure it out. My best guess is I had a dream that I forgot or something. Like, I think a lot of times it's like you dream something that's very upsetting or very angering.
Yeah.
You know those self-deprecating dreams where like you can't do something or like it's like people are making fun of you or whatever.
Oh, I do, yeah.
And yeah, but I couldn't remember what my dreams were. So that's the only thing I can come up with. But yeah, I hadn't had that in a very long time.
Well, that's what I was like. I don't know what mine was. I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was, honestly. You know what I noticed kind of got me a little bit out of it. So it was Thursday. That's the only reason I know, because I didn't go to the gym that day. It was Thursday. I'm pretty sure. Not this last Thursday. Anyway, whatever. I just remember like. I decided to I just was like, okay, I'll get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk. I really, 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 really did not fucking want to do anything. I just like, fuck. When I get in those headspaces where I'm like legit, like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, no, I have to force myself to do it because I always think in my head, like, if I don't, it's going to make it easier for me later on to like, just quit.
Yeah.
To like not do it. Oh, okay.
Be like me.
To be like, for me, it's like, oh, okay, I'm not going to just do it.
Yeah.
So like, I like legit, when I say, I don't want to go, sometimes, I mean, I'll still go. But this one was like a for real, like, no, I don't want to. And I was like, so I got on the treadmill and I just went and then I felt better. Like it felt good. I'm glad I did it. I was still a little grumpy. Like,
which day was this?
Maybe it was Tuesday.
Okay.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But sometimes the weeks run together, so
it
could have been like last Thursday or something. Because it wasn't this last Thursday, because I did go to the gym. So it was Tuesday. It had to be Tuesday because I didn't go to the gym Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually do the floor. So yeah, it was Tuesday. So yeah, it was just this week. And so, yeah, it helped, but you know, it's weird how that kind of like those endorphins kick in. It's kind of like, okay, but I think it had to just do with lack of sleep. It's what I boiled it down to. It's like, you know, I get up early in the morning.
Yeah.
I get up about 4, but I also go to bed fucking late.
Right.
And so the last few nights I had been going to bed late, and so I hadn't been sleeping probably.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh God, look at this fork in the dish, fucking goddamn sink. You know, like just annoyed for no reason. It's like it's not fair to everyone.
Your brain starts spiraling.
It's not fair to like the kids or for Alicia if I'm like being a bitch.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
But some days. No, I had a weird day Friday. We had half the students not show up. Like usually we have pretty good attendance, but for whatever reason Friday, I'm hoping that people were just tiny bit sick and that'll be it. But it was like one of those days where without half the class, now I teach a special education class, so we have 12 students. So that meant we ended up with 7 there. A couple students showed up a tiny bit late, but it was like, you know, one of those things that my original plan was just to kind of keep going like normal. But one of the pairs brought up like, we should just watch a movie. And I thought about it for a second, like, you know, this is kind of a reward for the people that did come.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, so
work harder.
I kind of told them like, here's the expectations. Like, I want you to behave the way that you would watching a movie. Like, pretend like it's a theater. We're not talking. We're not on phones. We're not whatever. And so I pulled up the Lego movie and they got to watch some of the Lego movie before they went out to their work. And that was kind of fun and special. I like
everything is awesome, man.
The only other time I've ever shown a movie was at like the holiday party. and then I'm going to do one at the very last week of school. But I
What
don't.
movie?
Which movie did we watch? Or which are we going to?
What movie did you watch for holiday?
For the holiday, we watched, I think it was a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
And then...
What about end of the year?
I have a student who's going to graduate. He's going to leave us, and he really wants to watch Where the Wild Things Are.
Okay, so that's good.
I'm going to buy... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I did watch another movie. The Halloween... the day before Halloween, they watched Monster House. So
Which one's that?
At the end of the day,
Monster House, yeah.
It
It's an
wasn't like
animation.
that's all we did. We started it later.
Oh yeah. No,
It was it's an animation movie.
yeah, I remember that one.
So, and the same student really wanted to watch that movie. He's very into movies. So,
That's cool.
yeah, so we're gonna watch the Where the Wild Things Are. I'll probably
Nice.
end up having to buy it to have it to watch, but yeah, but it was like really weird because I am in a place right now where I'm trying to pull data together for the students for report cards, and I have a lot of data. I've got a lot of good information already, but it's like, you know, when you're pulling reports and stuff and you just kind of nervous that you don't have enough, or
Yeah.
like, so I'm kind of at that point where I'm pulling students individually and double checking things, or if it's like a specific thing that I need to do with them, I'm giving them like their little test or whatever. And it takes a long time because a lot of the students, like, you know, they might need breaks or they can't necessarily sit and do a lot of stuff at one time. So it's been a course of a couple weeks. Well, I'm kind of at this point now where half the class didn't show up Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taken care of a lot of the little stuff.
Yeah.
So I've never had this happen at work before, but I'm kind of at a point where it's like I can find things to fill all the time.
Yeah.
But when they were out at work on Friday, I was kind of taking care of some stuff back in the classroom. But there were moments where I was like, all right, am I forgetting something? Like, why do I not feel like really crunched for time?
Yeah. Like, what the
And
fuck?
It was, and then I ended up having a lot of conversations with my teammate, which was good because we were able to talk about some stuff that we needed to. But for a while there, I was like, wow, this day's going to go really slow.
Dude, that was my
Or like, yeah, it was kind of wild. And then we had some stuff happen that I had to kind of like work with. But I am so not used to like a slow paced day.
I hate it.
And it was just because we were down half the students. So like half the potential problems to help with or whatever were not there.
So like my job, like when it's like people are for whatever reason out on vacation, or like some of the C-level folks sometimes have like conferences that they're out to.
Yeah.
So they're like out of town or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like slow.
Yeah.
And like this last week, that's how it was.
It's weird.
I hate it. I feel like I start
fast paced.
yeah, I start getting in my head like I'm gonna get let go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things aren't work. Like they're gonna realize they don't need me. I need to find. So I started looking for a new job. Like,
oh my god, don't jump the gun.
you know,
yeah.
Well, I was just like, let me look, like just
Yeah.
you know, keep my options open. But I like my job. I was looking within the company to see if there's anything.
Oh,
open.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I allowed myself to just have a slower day because, like, I can tell you, it is hard for me to pick out other experiences in my work career where it hasn't just been.
Well, yeah, I mean,
jam-packed with
dealing with
something.
kids, like I can imagine.
Right. Well, this is the first year where I'm not with kids all the time.
Yeah.
Like part of my job is not directly teaching. It's like
you've been dealing with like little kids for so long.
for 6 years, and then before then I worked in an elementary school with in special education, but still directly with a class of students. And so
They were younger though. They weren't like 20. you know.
No, they were, the oldest was 13, and they were pretty young 13-year-olds. And so this is like the first time where it hasn't been like direct all the time connection. And so I didn't like force myself to just be busy the whole time, which was kind of nice. But at the same time, like, yeah, it just feels wrong. Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to just sit there and be like, I'm just going to do nothing today. You know, like, I don't know. It's not in me. So
I'm going to watch Vice Principals.
Yeah, right. And I
Not that I did that.
So like, because I had done my observations for that week, because I like to get out and I go to the different sites and kind of check in with the job coaches that are out there and give them feedback. And so I could have done that, but it wasn't something I needed to do at that point. So I just kind of stayed back and tried to think I know there's something I have to have forgotten.
Yeah.
Because we have a week until spring break. So I feel like I'm really ahead of things right now, and I want to keep ahead of things, and then just make sure that
that's right. Spring break's next week, huh?
It's insane. We have 1 week, and then it's spring break. I don't know how winter passed. Like the whole, I still feel like, I think it's just age. I just think old. Time is flying. I feel like we just left winter break, and now here we are.
That's true.
So this year is gonna.
But I don't know. Spring, I love right now. This time of year is just. I just could feel. Like when you're. Even though we didn't have a winter, you still have those winter lulls.
Yes.
But springtime is just like.
Well, now
the
that
sun's out, it's staying bright later.
All the trees are coming alive. The bushes are coming alive.
It's just like a happy time.
It is, because I love being out in the yard.
Yeah.
I love. Like you get your hands in the dirt.
I hate yard work. I always say I don't like yard work, right? But then yet when I was doing the yard work, I was like sitting there and I was like, you know what? I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it a little bit.
It's kind of like fantasizing about retirement, right? Like in my mind, I don't want to work. But when I really step back and think about when I'm happiest, it's the middle to end of the work week when I still am going to work, but like we're kind of like making it somewhere. And like I like going to my job. I love what I'm doing right now.
Same.
And I just had a great experience the other day. I had a mom come into the class and I had sent an email out just asking for feedback, right? And saying like I was just like, if you have any feedback on particularly like chores, like are you having the kids do chores? Have you noticed any progress, anything that, any feedback? And she came in and she told me all the like really cool things that her adult child now is just starting to like help with on her own. It was so cool. I was like, I just felt so proud of what we're doing. And
she's like, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like that's my whole goal. I get really caught up in like the nitty gritty details, like IEP goals are a big deal for anyone out there that's in the SPED realm. Like,
this guy P's goals. That's how goal oriented he is.
Yeah, I mean, you got to show specific areas. But for me personally, the biggest thing is when you work with students every day, whatever it is, whether
when it starts leaking into personal life, that's awesome.
Well, that's it. It's just like whether it's their official goal or not, there are certain things that are important. That if they're doing that, it just, you feel a lot of pride. It's like,
oh yeah, dude,
you're
that's
proud
awesome.
of them. And I haven't told this kid like go home and do all this stuff. She's just kind of doing it, and that
sounds like extra credit.
Yeah. So
sounds like she should be getting a good grade on her report card.
I'm kind of at that point where it's like I feel like, it didn't take a lot, but I feel like this is my first year in this role, so there's a lot to learn and all that as always. But it's like now that I'm kind of getting the real feel for it, I'll know how to, like, I just think next year is going to be even better. Kind of a thing. Sure. And so I really like what I'm doing, and that's a good thing. Like balance in life, and I think you've kind of gone through this where you left a job that was not the best for your mental health.
Yep.
And found a job that is a lot better.
It was cool. So like I always talk about how I like enjoy like. Not that like management. My last job was for the most part, it wasn't that great. Like some of them were really good. Others weren't.
Your direct management,
like whatever. But over here, it's like the leadership side of things. They're all very down to earth, very I don't know. They're all like very relaxed in a sense, but they like our president. she's like easy to talk to, but she's also like doesn't put up with shit. She has your back. Right. Like during like the government shutdown, she was very forthcoming with things and where we stood, and just very transparent with that stuff. And it was like, oh, this is cool. There was no set like, okay, I'm worried. You know, there was none of that.
Yeah.
You're worried because it obviously it can affect you, but just to see where we're at. And then like my CIO, like our information guy, the chief information officer, the CIO, he's he's hella cool and very like down to earth, and just he's one of the guys kind of person, like, because he's been there. Yeah. And so like the other day I'm like coming downstairs because I forgot what I was going to do real quick. He's like, oh, Jesse, hey. I'm like, oh, what's up, Todd? How you doing? He's like, good. He goes, I was just thinking about you. He's like, he asked me a question about an issue. I go, yeah, no, that's not an issue anymore. This is, this is what I found. Kind of like this is what I kind of boiled it down to. I think this is what the reason. He's like, okay, good. He's like, yeah, no, how you like it here? And this, you liking things. Like, he's very like, he'll talk to you about things. And I was like, no, I love it. Like, dude, I love this job. I love the people here. And so I was like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. He's like, that's great to hear. Yeah. He's easy to talk to like that.
Nice.
He did like a lunch with us, like our team, like the group, our group. And he was just, he's just super easy to talk to. He's just, what about whatever, it's not like the last job, the CIO, he was cool. Like I actually did like the guy, but he was also very like, he's always had that like I'm busy kind of like vibe to him. Like, okay, oh yeah, okay, I gotta go. You know, like I don't know.
You're always kind of catching him on the run type thing.
Yeah, but this guy, he'll like sit and talk to you and like, okay, if you start talking about basketball, he's really into college basketball.
Okay.
So he can probably go on for a while.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's just the stress. Stress ain't there.
That's good. That's good.
Just like you,
I'll always put stress on myself.
Well, no, that's
never,
normal. That's normal. But like the stress of like that side of the other kind of stress is there. Or like you're just like the dread, I guess, the dread stress.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna stress, about shit. That's just who we are.
Very true. No, you're absolutely right. Like I can go like Sunday night. In all my other jobs, even if I liked them, I've always had that feeling of like, it's Sunday night, the Sunday blues, and this is like, I think I'm doing something that I really should be doing right now because it's like. I feel ready to go back on Sunday night. I feel like even that, like, so Friday, it was weird because I was not as busy as I normally would be. And I felt way more mentally tired. I think just because it was so not normal. And my head was like spinning, trying to think of like, okay, what am I missing? Like, why is there not more to get done? And I'm also thinking a lot about progress reports and making sure students are making their growth and all that. But I was brain dead. I got Elliot to go for a walk, and we were walking, and I usually love my walks. And the whole time, like, I just need to go back and lay down. Like, my head felt so like that, I don't know, that fuzzy feel that you get when you're just mentally exhausted.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what I was dealing with the other day.
But here I am, ready for another week, It's like, all right, I'm ready to get back in the saddle.
And JJ, we're trying to get him to not stress. He was already stressing yesterday, last night, about the weekend being over and he having to go to school Monday. Man. So this morning already, he was like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, Lisa's like, dude, calm down. It's 8:30 in the morning. What the fuck?
On Saturday. Yeah.
No, today, this morning.
Today. Oh, okay.
This morning, he was like, yeah, I can't do this. I can't go.
Well, and it's so sad because, like, and I remember being like that as a kid. Like,
you're going to have a whole fucking week off. Stop bitching.
Enjoy your moment, dude.
I'm going to be honest with you. I want to say that. Stop bitching, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get over it.
Yeah.
You can have a whole week off.
Well, the sad thing is, like, they waste that moment. Like, all the time that you have to do all these things that you want.
You've been bitching for
right
30
now.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been bitching for 4 hours. You could have been doing a lot of stuff.
You know,
a lot of stuff.
one of the funniest things that, like, I always kind of wanted to learn how to play chess, but it seemed really hard, so I just never did it, like a lazy person.
Oh yeah.
You know who taught me how to play chess? My son.
Oh, did he?
Elliot loves chess, and I figured out how to play it with him, and
Yeah, chess.
yeah, it's a good game.
There was a kid in high school, or it was middle school. He taught me how to play.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not like fucking
I'm not.
Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer. Yeah, that was the name I was trying to think of.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Searching for Bobby Fischer.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, really good movie. It's an older movie. But he was really good. But he showed me how to play, and yeah, I like chess. It's
You know, that name always makes me think of the old SNL with not really the old, but the time with Will Ferrell.
Mm.
Did you see him and I think it was Sherry O'Terry where they were the
Oh yeah,
they were the
cheerleaders.
the cheerleaders, and they were
Yeah.
at the chess tournament.
Taco
Bobby Fischer.
burrito. What's coming out of your speedo? When they were on the swim, they were the swim team cheering for the swim team.
yeah. This one was the chess
Yeah.
team, and
I
they were
loved when
Bobby Fischer. Bobby Fischer.
Oh, they were great.
Oh, it's
But
ridiculous.
anyway, you guys have a good week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it.
Enjoy your
Tom's about to go
Your
eat
weather.
some caldo de Reyes.
It's gonna be good.
I don't know if we are. I'll find out when I go
Yeah.
upstairs.
See what the wife wants to do.
I always down to eat. I'm gonna try to go run today.
Are you?
Yeah, I got a race coming up here in another couple weeks, so I need to
do something.
I need to prep for running outside.
This is the thing that bothers me. I like my arms more now when I'm not exercising.
I like my-
I look at.
I
them
exercise and look at my gut.
and, dude. Oh, I
I gotta suck it in a little bit. My arms, though, I'm starting to.
I need to start doing my
Raw
workouts.
flexing.
Like, grrr. Yeah, and then yeah. All right. Have a great week. Enjoy the sunlight. Enjoy all the stuff out there in the springtime.
Bye.
See you next week, probably.
Just gotta splice together real quick.